XRP Ripple's last day's 600 trillion were burned en route. The CEO of Ripple, Brad Garlinghouse, claimed in a tweet on Saturday that the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, had neglected its obligations to consumers in favor of enforcing regulations. The price of XRP is currently $0.35, and there have been $1,360 million worth of trades in the past day. Our real-time XRP pricing in US dollars is being updated. Over the past 24 hours, XRP has decreased by 30%. Welcome back to XRP Insider. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed the video. Do you believe the XRP analysts are correct? Give away 500 XRP by writing the solutions in the comments. One random subscriber will receive XRP coins at the end of the week. Check out the directions in the comments. XRP is all that is required to be written. Be sure to finish the video in order to like and subscribe. Over the past 3 days, the Relative Strength Indicator, or RSI, has not been conclusive. The RSI held a neutral value of 50 as support last week, however this level has not been breached recently. As a result, the weekend may see some turbulent dynamics. The Amazing Oscillator, AO, which was also below zero, hasn't yet displayed a significant bearish impulse. 2 dotted white lines on the /D line indicated a resistance zone that was directly overhead. It will be an indication of ongoing demand for the XRP surge if a /D can pass through this area. The Directional Movement Index, DMI, which was at a level slightly over 20 ADI, indicated that there was no discernible trend. Technically, this suggested a negative trend, but often, it just meant that there had been no discernible trend over the previous few days. Over the next 1 to 2 days, it will be crucial to preserve the bulls within the 35 cents-$0.36 area. Under this region, the development of a lower low will indicate the strength of the bears. On the lower timeframes, momentum indicators lacked clarity. Additionally, Bitcoin may soon have a significant impact on the path of XRP, more specifically, the end of March 2023. To the satisfaction of conspiracy enthusiasts, the rollout of ISO 200-2 was delayed from November 2022 to March 2023. This sounds like a likely conclusion date for the continuing legal dispute between Ripple and the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission. James K., who shared an updated timeline of the Ripple trials events, stated that despite a slight change in the course of events, he still believes that the Torres District Judge will make a decision on the expert petitions and the petition for a streamlined procedure at the same time no later than March 31, 2023. I stand by my forecast that on or before March 31, 2023, District Judge Torres will rule on both the expert and summary judgment arguments simultaneously. As he tweeted, and here it is March 31, 2023 and there you have it, March 31, 2023, Jeremy Hogan, an American attorney and partner of Hogan, who is following the case, supports James K. Feeling's prediction about when Judge Torres may rule on expert petitions as well as on a summary judgment. This indicates that there is a good chance the issue will be settled in the next 4 months, which is an extremely optimistic prediction. The SEC's case against Ripple will be concluded in the first half of 2023, according to Brad Garlinghouse, the CEO of Ripple, who spoke at the DC FinTech Week conference. Garlinghouse argues that there is a chance the litigation may be resolved within the next 3 to 4 months. But he leaves open the possibility that it might take longer. In addition, Garlinghouse said that before considering a settlement with the SEC, Ripple must first be acknowledged as a non-valuable paper. The SEC and Ripple submitted petitions for summary judgment in September, requesting that District Judge Annalisa Torres make her decision based on the arguments made in the supporting documents. The SEC and Ripple both submitted responses to one another's motions for summary judgment after that. According to an earlier timeline of proceedings in the case, responses to the requests for summary judgment were supposed to be sent by November 15 but were instead delayed until November 30. Tourists will make a final decision once it is anticipated that all briefings will be finished and evaluated. One intriguing observation made by the XRP community is that since SWIFT declared it was delaying the switch to ISO 20022, the introduction of ISO 200-2 now occurs at the conclusion of the trial. March 2023 until November 2022. The worldwide financial community asked for SWIFT to be delayed in connection with the revised timetable for the migration of the Eurosystem to ISO 200-2 in the area of cross-border payments and reporting. The non-profit Blockchain Association has asked for permission to sum up the legal dispute between the Securities and Exchange Commission and Ripple Labs, according to CBPR+. This will give readers more context for how the agency's claims in the case might influence the larger crypto business. If accepted, the court will consider the group's arguments when issuing a summary judgment based on the accompanying amicus curiae note. Although they cannot introduce fresh facts or evidence to the case, these kinds of summaries can provide context and insight into already known facts. Recently, the case in front of the U.S. District Court for the Southern District of New York reached the summary trial stage. Both sides contended that the trial was unnecessary because the facts were not in dispute and urged the judge to decide the matter based solely on the evidence already provided. The Blockchain Association, a Washington, D.C. based advocacy group, aims to provide context for the ruling's potential wider ramifications for the cryptocurrency business. It wouldn't be an exaggeration to argue that the outcome of this lawsuit, if not tied to specific facts and legal concerns that are least necessary to resolve this case, might have severely negative effects on an industry with $1 trillion annual revenue. The Blockchain Association stated in a statement in support of the report that given the limitless potential of blockchain technology, this could have a negative impact on a sizable portion of the future American economy. The proposed review also includes examples from the business world that show how tokens are used in practice outside of what is considered an investment contract. In 2020, the SEC first brought legal action against Ripple for allegedly failing to register its XRP coin as a security. Since then, the SEC has contended during the trial that XRP is a security both at the time of the token's initial issuance and when it is sold on secondary markets. The SEC holds the harsh belief that even after being transferred, a token that was initially sold under an investment contract is intimately connected to that investment contract. Even if no legal rights exist between the issuer and the initial purchaser, the token will very certainly ruin the entire sector. According to the amicus study, the summary aims to provide a general picture of which sector of the industry might be subject to what it deems to be ill-defined standards for the usage of tokens. Additionally, he takes issue with the SEC's enforcement pattern and the trend of contradictory, ambiguous, and incomplete public pronouncements in the past. The SEC's assumption that market participants can simply abide by securities laws is untenable because, when trying to apply the Howey test, securities laws do not take into account how an asset that could have been issued as a security can exist when it is not linked to any type of investment contract. However, Investor Choice advocates network and spend the bits requests to submit amicus curiae briefs in support of the Ripple blockchain company were granted by U.S. District Court Judge Annalisa Torres. The Ripple blockchain company has been engaged in a tiresome legal battle with the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission for almost 2 years. Bitcoin, the most popular cryptocurrency, and Musk's favorite cryptocurrency, Dogecoin, immediately spring to mind. Well, if Doge has already taken his payment for some mass-produced goods, then everything is probably more or less clear, but there are still many unknowns. Anthony Pompliano, a well-known cryptocurrency investor, asserts that Bitcoin is the only form of payment that can handle scaled, instantaneous worldwide microtransactions. The remark was disputed by many Twitter users, who claimed that the Bitcoin network can only handle 7 transactions per second. If Elon Musk is indeed interested in transforming Twitter into a payment app, so the only payment system that can scale up immediate, worldwide microtransactions is Bitcoin. A well-known lawyer in the XRP, Twitter tipping already enables users to contribute US dollars or BTC via the Bitcoin network. Community Johnny Deaton phoned Pumpy Leon, whose assertion that Twitter employed its own Ripple token, XRP, for micropayments many years before Bitcoin, adding that his opinion was obviously incorrect. To avoid being referred to as an XRP fan, Deaton said he owns more Bitcoin than XRP, and he was merely outlining the true arguments for Ripple. I don't understand why people say things that are obviously false. And before the naysayers start calling me #XRPMaxi, I really have more money invested in #Bitcoin than in #XRP. Why people choose to ignore the reality that hashtag XRP was used on Twitter for micropayments a few years before hashtag BTC is beyond me. The attorney added that he had previously provided the judge with a document outlining how XRP coin owners have been using it as a peer-to-peer decentralized payment system, notably on Twitter. Deaton also provided